Hey guys. Hey. Hello. Where have y'all been? Where have you been? Just kidding. My fault. I didn't drop the ball. I took a break. I took a very big break. A very big, much needed break. I am still taking a break. And as you guys can tell, I'm in my apartment. I painted those. They're horrible, but I painted them. Yes, I'm home. I've been home since Sunday. I came back home because I had things I needed to get done. Visit my babies, my grandbabies, and my baby child had joined a worship team, and so today's Wednesday and it's late at night. It's already dark. Actually, it's 11. I'm tired. I need to go to bed, but I really wanted to talk to you guys. It's been a minute. It's been maybe a week, maybe. I promise I didn't forget about you. I have had a lot going on, a lot of headspace to get out of. And I took some time off. I needed to. But I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot to learn. And I know you guys don't know what any of this means, and that's okay, because eventually you'll see what I'm talking about. It's not nothing big, but so yeah, I'm home, and my plants needed me, my kids needed me. I think I was pretty much homesick, a lot of homesick, and I don't get homesick very often. Usually I'm really good at being away, but I think this time I think for the first time I got homesick. I needed some grandbaby love, a whole lot of grandbaby love, which is what I did. Come home Sunday afternoon, Sunday night. Came straight home, went straight to bed. Because I haven't been getting much sleep either at all. It's long, very long nights. I'm not a good sleeper at all. I haven't been since the day I had kids. So 25 years-ish has been long since I've slept really all night long. And without medicine. Okay. But I came home, and Monday after I got off work, I went and hung out with my daughter-in-law, my son, and my grandbabies, and got some baby love in, some little girl love in, and had a really good time. The live started at 6, and I was there. For those of you that follow David's channel, I was there. I wasn't posting. I was watching, but I was sitting with my grandbabies. And then I heard that my name was called out, so I started saying hey to everybody, trying to get some shout outs out there, which I really truly enjoy doing. I love that you guys are like, hey Danielle, where are you? Love it. And so I was leaving at the same time my son's apartment, and I shut my phone off real fast, went and jumped in the truck, turned the video back on so I could watch have it play while I was driving. Please hold. Arnold Palmer. Unsweet Arnold Palmer. I try to do no sugar, but I get my sugar in sweets. Actual candy. I don't actually eat candy. I eat chocolate. I love chocolate. Anyway, squirrel moment, sorry. I got back to my apartment, and so I couldn't text and drive and say hi to everybody. So as soon as I pulled up in the parking lot, I started throwing some more hellos out there. Hellos. And all of a sudden this big storm just came through, and like pop-up storm came through really quick. Had no idea it was coming. The wind was insane, and it knocked the electricity off. Oh, I'm sorry. It's 11 o'clock at night. I'm ready to go to bed. but I wanted to come say hi to you guys first. But yes, a big storm come through, knocked the electricity out here at the apartment. So ended up calling my son back and saying, hey, this is what happened. And he said, all right, well, grab your stuff and just come stay the night. So I ended up back across town. His side of town still had electricity, so I don't even honestly know how long the electricity was off here. I was perfectly fine with just hanging out and having company with my son. Hold on. Sorry, I'm so sorry. So hung out with him, slept on his brand new couch, and that was rough. This old body can't sleep on couches like that. It's brand new. It's not even broken. It's not soft. It's good to sit on, but the floor looked very tempting. And they have this cat, and this cat is a mean cat, and it's still a kitten. But it slept on top of me the whole night. It didn't leave me. It didn't move. I tried to kick it. Oh, sorry. Tried to kick it off. It was not happening. And so I'm sweating to death. This little menopausal body, sweating to death. That cat. Finally heard my son wake up about 5 o'clock. The baby started crying, so it was feeding time. And son come up, and I said, I'm so glad you're up because I'm going home. Lock the door behind me. So I came home, crawled in bed, slept for a couple hours, and then got up and worked all day. After work Monday, that was all Monday. And so Tuesday, worked all day Tuesday. Actually, I worked late last night. Well, late for me, 4:35. And as soon as I got off work, oh, this is not good. As soon as I got off work Friday, let me try again. It's really tired. As soon as I got off work Tuesday, I went straight to bed. I crawled in bed, turned the TV on, and just laid under the covers, and I did not move the rest of the night. So I watched TV till I fell asleep. And then tonight, which was the whole reason for me coming home in the first place, is my baby child, he has joined a little worship band. He's got a buddy who needed a guitar player, and my son plays several guitars, happens to have an electric guitar, and he's a little guitar connoisseur, which is really cool. He kind of picked up the guitar. Well, when they were little, I bought them all guitars for Christmas one year, and then he really never picked it up until now he's 21 and started buying guitars. He learned how to play the guitar really, really good, and now he's got so many guitars. And then for his birthday the end of July, he wanted a drum set, so I helped him buy an electric drum set for his birthday. So my kids are all very musically inclined. It's a lot of fun. I wish that they would musically incline together, but that don't happen. It just starts war. But my middle son, he can play the drums. He's really good at it. He used to get in trouble in high school in band because he would play outside the box, and he'd get in so much trouble. His band teachers would get so mad at him because they're like, that's not the music, and we're not going to win at this concert or contest or whatever they were doing. But Kane's not a very good listener. He did what his little brain told him to do, which sounded way better than the sheet music anyway, but I'm not going to discipline my kid for thinking outside the box. That's what's wrong with people, is they're not allowed to play or do or think outside the box. The box is boring. The box is very, very boring. I love thinking outside the box. Don't do it very often because I'm not the smartest person in the world, which I don't care at all. But I know enough. I know enough to survive. I know enough how to get through life. So no concern of mine. So that's where I was tonight. Is my son was in this worship band, and it was this little church parking lot is where the whole thing was set up. Oh, I'm so sorry. Try not to be rude. I'm so sorry. Church parking lot. This whole thing was set up. It was Wednesday night service, and so I picked up my sister, and we went and sat out in the parking lot and listened to my son play with this group. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people, maybe just a small little band, but they did really, really well. And if I could post a video of it happening, I would, but then the copyright stuff, and then that's no fun because nobody wants to get in trouble, blah, 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 whatever. But yes, it was fun. It was nice to watch him play out in public for the first time. He said he was super nervous, beads of sweat falling off his face, but he did really good. That's like, just picture everybody in their underwear. What's the big deal? But no, he pulled it off and he did really well. So then after we got done doing that, we went to dinner, him, me, and my sister, and just stopped at this little Mexican restaurant, ate dinner real fast. Ooh. Oh, I need more rest. I need to go to bed. So that's what my week has looked like. Much needed break for me, and I am going to try my hardest to get back on track, get a lot of stuff done, and get more videos out. I really need to work on getting some more stuff out for you guys. I still have to do the 4-wheeler. We can go into detail about my truck, when it has been a very ongoing deal for months now, and I can't remember what I have said, where, on what page, mine, David's, I have no idea. It's been out, pieces of it. So here's the story. Memorial weekend, it started making this noise. It was an ugly noise, took it to the dealership, and Ford's like, here's what's wrong, here's what's wrong, here's what's wrong. $1,000 later, was still making the noise. Almost $1,000 later, still making noise. So we took it to a dealership in Fort Smith. They said, yes, cam phasers, but while we're in doing cam phasers, we're going to take everything else apart too, because all this stuff is going to end up going bad anyway. So they contacted, it was going to be about another $6-7 grand to take care of this. So they contacted my warranty people. Warranty says, sorry, Charlie, pre-existing condition, which is ridiculous. It's a truck. And didn't pay for it. So call my oldest son, who works at Kia of Fayetteville, and let him know what was going on. He said, fine, Mom, get me the parts list from the guy, the sales guy, floor guy, whatever, manager, service person, and sent him all the parts list, my 700 parts for my truck, that cost, and told me to bring my truck up to Fayetteville. And this was finally about a month ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago. Took my truck to Fayetteville, dropped it off with my oldest, and he's been getting it fixed. Had his car for a bit, for about a week or so, and he calls me that last week, and he's like, okay, truck's ready, come get it. So got up at 7 o'clock last Saturday morning, drove up to Fayetteville, which was about a 2-hour drive, maybe. Drove up to Fayetteville, get in my truck, and it felt good at first, but you know, when you drive your own truck forever, you know what it feels like. It's not just a truck. It's part of you at that moment. And so I start driving home, start driving back from Fayetteville, and didn't pay attention other than it felt heavy. It's a 6-cylinder with turbo, and it felt so heavy. It felt like it was a 4-cylinder trying to go up a hill, struggling, where you have to like, push the truck with your hips, get some oomph behind it to go up that hill. Struggle bus, big time, is what my truck felt like. And that did not feel normal at all. And so I drive 45 miles back down to I-40. By the time I get to the interstate, my check engine light comes on. I call my son. I'm like, dude, something's wrong. And so he's like, all right, bring it right back. So I turn around, 45 miles back to Fayetteville. But on the way back, since this light has come on, and it's a little wrench, not just the little check engine lights, so kind of threw me off. I'm like, oh my God, there's a wrench on my dash. So halfway back up there, I was watching the speed, and I know my heavy foot. I know how fast everything feels. I was going about 85, and all of a sudden it drops to like 79, 78. But my gears, my shifts were dropping down to like 5, 6, 7, and then pop back up to like 9, 10. And it was just jumping back and forth, back and forth. And it was freaking me out. And it was just dragging. It was not driving. I didn't think I was going to make it back. So I get back to the dealership. My son jumps in the truck with me. And he's like, all right, what's going on? So I tell him real quick. And he was like, no, all that's normal. And I'm like, dude, I know my truck. I know my truck. And so he takes it for a spin, drives down the interstate. And then on the way back, it starts doing it to him too. He sees it shifting by itself. And it shouldn't have, because we were going 85 and it drops down to like 5 and 6 and 7 again. And then it finally catches back up. It sits at 9 while we're going like 85, 86 miles an hour down the interstate. And it finally goes back up to 10. He just looks at me and is like, that ain't right. I'm like, dude, come on. I told you. I know. And so he kept my truck. It's been another week. He calls me yesterday, Monday. I think he called me Monday. Mom, the truck's ready. Let me drive it around for a little bit, make sure nothing's going to go weird with it. And then, so I am actually tomorrow, after I get off work, booking it up to Fayetteville. So it's about almost a 2.5, 3 hour drive from where I'm at. And drive back up to Fayetteville. I'm going to grab my truck. Hopefully it makes it home. And I'm going to have my truck back. Finally. But so, yes, cam phasers went out, and then a whole bunch of other stuff went wrong with it. But then this time, when I had to take it back up there, something had came off, fallen off, undone. Not sure what he told me it was, but it was whatever maintained the speed of the truck, which is why it felt like a 4-cylinder. Poor big old truck just has not been babied enough. So it needs some love. So that is so far the story of my life right now. I am in my apartment. I think I was homesick though. I'm pretty sure I got homesick, and I don't get homesick very often. So I'm home. I'm home for a bit. But that so far is what's going on. I'll catch you guys up more. I'm gonna work on getting some more stuff out, and I will work really, really hard on trying to stay caught up and shoot for more me time. Who wants more me? I want more me. I know you guys. I hope you guys want more me. I may even try to throw some videos of cooking. I have no idea. I don't know what tomorrow looks like, other than I just want my truck back. So I love every one of you. I adore the conversations. I appreciate everything, the support, the love, all of it. So like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. I'm going to get more and more out. I'm going to get the ball rolling and try my hardest to stay on top of this. It's just been a super crazy busy week, and I had to get caught up on my job. So I'm here. I'm not going anywhere, but I got you guys. Love every one of you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you. And I will talk to you again soon. Thanks. Bye.